Hello everyone, in this video we will see how we can create an interface for a contract that we have already deployed. To create an interface for a contract there are three ways. The first way is to create a website front end. Imagine you will use React or HTML, CSS, JavaScript to create a front end for the smart contract, and then you will connect them together. But this is the long way. This is the first way. The second way is to deploy your contract on Remix platform, and Remix platform will provide you with an interface area here. And the third way is to use those scan websites. If you are deploying your contract to Polygon, then you can use Polygon scan. If you are deploying it to Mumbai, then you can use Mumbai scan, or Girly Etherscan, or any other platform. I mean, whatever the platform that you are using, whatever the blockchain that you are using, you can just use their scan websites. So there are these three ways. We will skip the first way. We will not create a website front end for it, but we will see how we can create a website interface for our contract by using the Remix. So here, as you can see, I have already deployed the contract. This is the contract address, and now go to Remix, create a file, and by the way, here is my contract file. And this contract, it can be any contract, okay? I mean, right now the code of the contract is irrelevant. I mean, it's not important. But I have created this token contract because I would like to show you how you can create an interface for a contract that is importing from other files. And yeah, so now go to Remix, create a file with the same name as your contract, and just copy paste the code inside your contract to Remix. But be careful, we are not going to be deploying it to Remix. Close it. Well, go to the, let's paste. I guess now it's done. And now let's go here, compile token, wait for it for a few seconds, and then go to deployment area. So here, instead of deploying it with a cap or something, we will not deploy it. We will just use this or at address because we have already deployed it. So go to at address. Where was the address of my contract? There is it. Just copy it and paste it here. And then here, instead of saying, in your case it will be virtual machine London or something like that, instead of saying it, whatever the plan, I mean, if you have deployed your contract by using your MetaMask extension and a testnet, then you should do the same here. You will use injected provider MetaMask, and that's it. And now click on the at address, and there is it. Because this contract is already deployed, we didn't deploy it in Remix, but we just want to use the Remix interface. Now we can interact with our contract here. You see, this is the interface area. That's the first way. The second way is, go to the command line. So the command line should be open on your project folder. And here, if you are using hardhat, you need to type it like that: npx hardhat flatten. And flatten what? You can just say, I mean, you can just leave it like that. If you leave it like that, it will flatten whatever the contracts is inside. I mean, all the contracts inside this contracts folder. But if you want to flatten just a single file, then you can do it like that. Dot contracts. Maybe I can make this bigger. Dot contracts and your file name token.sol, and this bigger symbol, and now name it anything. So I will say flat token.sol. To use the second way, we first need a flat file version of our contract. What does flat version means? Flat version means this contract, for example, token.sol, it has like our contract code, but it is inheriting from these contracts, and the code of these two files, the code of these two contracts, it's not inside here. As you can see, it is where is it? It's in Open Zeppelin contracts. It's probably on GitHub. and we need to put everything inside one single file. So when you put everything inside one single file, it's called a flat file. So here, this is our flat file, and as you can see, it became a colossal file. It has our contracts, and generally it's at the end. As you can see, it's here. So anything other than that is the contracts that we inherited, that we imported. So the first, you need to be just careful about this. Just grab this SPDX license identifier and say control find, and you have seen there is like 5 SPDX license identifier code lines. Like there is 5 of them. So we need to delete all of them, but maybe we can just copy one. Delete all the SPDX license identifiers. Delete all of them, okay? So when you say control find, and then you need to click this arrow button, and then just click on this, and it will delete all of them. But just to be sure that no other SPDX is left, well, you see there is one more here. Let's delete this one as well. Is there any other left? No. Why we are deleting this SPDX license identifier statements? Because it will give error if you are not going to delete them at a later stage that you will see now. And just paste one. So before it was 6 statements, SPDX license identifier statements. Now it's just one, okay? Just one. So now it's finished actually. We can close this. And I told you that I have deployed this contract, and we are finished with the remix also. I told you that I have deployed this contract to Polygon Mumbai scan. So here, just grab your contract address. Where is it? Paste it here. And then here you will see miscellaneous. Just verify the contract. And again, paste your contract address. Compiler type, single file. And compiler version 0.8.1. We have used this version. And then open source license, we say SPDX. Here it's asking this. Let me show you. This MIT. Okay. So choose here MIT and 0.8.1. Click on continue. You don't need to touch the constructor arguments. It's already provided. And here, just copy everything inside this flat token. Okay. Copy everything and paste it here. And then you're not a robot, of course. Verify and publish. And actually, in all your projects, you will need to verify your contracts as well. So apart from having an interface, this verification is also sometimes needed, so that other people can trust in your contracts and can see your contract code clearly. And there is it. Successfully generated bytecode ABI for contract address. Let's click on the contract address. Now you will see. Now, as you can see, our contract has a green tick. It means that we can now read the data from our contract. We can write we can enter into write interactions with our contract. So if we click on the write and just connect to Web3 MetaMask, okay. And now, as you can see, we have an interface. Click on read contract. Nothing. Oh, there is actually, yeah. Let's see the cap. Yeah, it should be something 50,000 or 5,000. Name, Nusaybin. This is the contract name. As you can see now, I can interact with the contract by using the interface provided by the Mumbai Polygon scan. Okay, that's how you do it. And see you next time. Bye bye.